Good morning, children. Today we are going to start this chapter, refraction of light, refraction and dispersion of light. Refraction. Good morning, children. We are here with the topic refraction of light. Okay. So, in this chapter, we will see what is the cause of refraction and how the refraction of light takes place through different activities. First of all, what is refraction? Refraction is bending of light from its path. So this refraction is totally different from reflection, what you have studied in class 7. Class 7 children, you have studied about reflection of light. Reflection of light is that bouncing back of light. Bouncing of light rays when it falls on a surface. If it is falling on a smooth surface, अगर वो एक smooth surface पर fall करेगा, तो then it will bounce back. ये bounce back करेगा. और that will be in a proper angle. एक proper angle में bouncing होगा, and that will be called as regular reflection. Like suppose if we talk about reflection, then this is your smooth surface and this is your rough surface. And if the reflection is going on the smooth surface, then it will be on an angle. And the angle which is formed to each of the reflected ray will be same. But what about the rough surface? Rough surface के लिए क्या होगा? The rough surface will form diffuse reflection and the angle which is formed will not be equal. ये angle आपका इसमें equal होगा. This angle formation will be equal in smooth surface, but it will be diffused, in diffused or in reflection through the rough surface. The angle formation will not be equal. So it is falling anyway. So this will go this way, or this way. So the angle which is formed will not be equal. So today we are not talking about reflection, we are talking about refraction. And this refraction means that how the light ray bends its path. And this is due to the passing of this light ray from one medium to the other medium. So what are these mediums? Air, water, then glass. These are the different mediums that we talk about. And that will depend upon the density. So if it is a rarer medium, then the light ray, if the light ray is passing from a rarer medium to a denser medium, then it will be to bend towards the normal. And if it is passing from denser medium to rarer medium, then it will move, just go away beyond the normal. So this is the rule. Children, everything in physics or in science work according to the rule. And these are the two laws of refraction of light. That if the light rays are passing from optically rarer medium to a denser medium, then it is bending towards the normal. And if it is passing from a denser medium to a rarer medium, then that will bend away from. Now, children, this is what we are talking about. That or what is this denser medium? ये denser medium क्या है और rarer medium क्या है? In sense of light, if we talk of in sense of light rays, then optically denser medium are those medium where the speed of light is lower. जहाँ speed of light lower होता है, that is denser medium. And where the rarer medium are those medium where the speed of light is low. And in your book, on page number 131, the different speed of lights are mentioned. Although in air, the speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And in vacuum, it is that, then it is air approximately 3 into 10 to the power 8. Then water, it is approximately 2.25. Glass, it is approximately 2, and diamond, it is 1.2. So you are just seeing the variation in the speed of light, and that is why this bending of path of the light rays takes place when it is going from 1 meter to another. For that, to prove it, we will perform certain activities. ये इस बात को prove करने के लिए हम लोग के पास कुछ activities. What are those activities? First of all, you see, this is a glass of water, and not activity, but a trick also. You see, this is the right side. It is pointing to the right side. This arrow. यहाँ देखो आप, ये arrow आपको right side point कर रहा है. लेकिन जब हम इस glass of water के पीछे लाएंगे, then you will feel that it is pointing towards the left. ठीक है? ये आपको ट्रिक आपको देखने को मिलेगा जब आप ग्लास ऑफ वाटर लेकर इस एरो को इसके फ्रंट में रखिएगा. So this is what? This is the bending of light. This is due to the bending of light because the water becomes a denser medium. And this light ray, when it is traveling over there, then we see that it is away from the normal. Means the left side also is looking as the arrow to be right. Then you can see this also. My hands are normal, and then after that, if we keep it here, we see that the fingers are looking bigger from the north. That means what? The fingers are distorted and it is raised due to refraction of light. ये refraction of light के कारण हमारा fingers बड़ा दिख रहा है. And this can happen with your face also. Whatever object you will keep in front of this glass, that will look just bigger. Then one more activity is given in your book, and this activity is take 2 bowls. You can see these balls placed on my table. These balls are there. You put any object, कोई object या coin आप रखिए, and you move to a certain distance. एक certain distance पर आप चले जाओ. Move to a certain distance. आप देखोगे बॉल में आपका ऑब्जेक्ट दिख नहीं रहा, लेकिन जब आप इसमें वाटर पोर करिएगा, when you will pour water, then you will feel that this object or the coin is being raised because of the refraction of light from the water. और उस एंगल से आपको वो सब्सटेंस जहां से आप देख रहे थे वही फिर चले जाओ तो देखोगे कि एक बाउल में जिसमें पानी नहीं डाले हो उसमें आपको वो ऑब्जेक्ट कॉइन नहीं दिखे, बट In the same time, if it is there in the other bowl which is containing water, you will see that clearly the coin is visible. That means that it has been raised from its original position. अब original position से वो raised हो गया, and this is due to the second rule of refraction of light, that when the light rays travel from denser medium to the rarer medium, that is water, to our eyes, then that will be away from them. This is the third activity, or in this, this one was the first activity given in your book, but as we have performed it in the sequence in the third, so it is the third activity. So these all activities are very simple, but you can understand it through these activities. You can understand that refraction of light means the bending of light rays from its original path, because all of us know that light travels in a straight line. And if it is changing its medium, that means the speed has changed. And if the speed has changed, then the path of that light ray will be diverted. एक और activity आप देख लो. You can see this activity also. We will take a glass of water. In this glass of water, आप place कर दो एक pencil. Just put a pencil here. Dip a pencil. What will happen? When you will dip a pencil over here, the origin with the original position, जहां उसका original position है, उस original position से आप उसका जब watch करोगे, तो tip of the pencil will be, you will feel that it is raised up. जहां उसका original tip है, देखो यहाँ पर refraction दिख रहा है. आप यहाँ आपका pencil यहाँ है, लेकिन ये दिख यहाँ रहा. That means it is raised up. थोड़ा ऊपर दिख रहा है. That means it is following the second rule of refraction of light, and that is when the light ray travels from denser to rarer medium, then it is raised up, it is away from the north. And this is very much clear over here. इस diagram से, इस activity से आपका बहुत clear है position of that pencil. You can watch it. ये आप करके भी देख सकते हो. नीचे आप देखो, यहाँ ग्लास के पास, यहाँ देखोगे पेंसिल कहीं और दिख रहा है और ओरिजिनल पोजीशन इसका कहीं और है. ठीक है. So these all activities prove that the cause of refraction of light is due to the difference in the speed of light. Then one thing, if we talk about this optically denser medium, then we can, this also I have told you just now, that how will you identify that it is a denser medium or a rarer medium? For optically denser medium, we can identify by the speed of light. अगर उसका speed of light कम है तो वो dense है, और अगर उसका speed of light ज़्यादा है तो वो rare है. So this is the basic difference. Now after that, there is one topic, that is refractive index. Refractive index means, children, it is a comparison of the speed of light in two medium. दो medium में speed of light का comparison. What is that? First one is that speed of light in medium 1 with speed of light in medium 2. That is denoted by V1 by V2. As we all know that speed of light in medium 1 will be constant, that is your vacuum or air, and the variable will be your V2. It is not necessary. It is at this stage, you will not be asked to solve some questions or numerical values you have to find out of refractive index. But just for your knowledge, you know this much, that V1 by V, what is this V1 by V2? V1 by V2 will determine your refractive index, and that is the ratio of, that ratio will be, if more the refractive index, the more will be the optical density. This is the correlation between optical density and refractive index. Then after that, this speed of light in vacuum, speed of light in given medium. That means this is the correlation being shown of the speed of light in vacuum and the other medium. This other medium is variable. It can be changed. It can change. It can be your water. It can be your glass. It can be diamond. It can be other mediums. Then there are few more examples given in your book. And what are they? A pond appears shallower, but than what actually it is. Why it is so? It is also example which satisfies that this rule, that when a ray of light travels from rarer medium to a denser medium, then it will, denser medium to a rarer medium, that then it will move away from the normal, and that is why the level of that depth, the actual depth of that pond is looking a bit raised up, and that is why it looks shallow. वो इसीलिए कम गहरा दिखता है क्योंकि वहां से लाइट रेस, वाटर से लाइट रेस हमारे आईज पर आता है, and that is why we are following this second rule, that is denser to rarer will show us the raised up quality of the light, and that will be away from. Now, let us see in this what all points we have discussed. We have discussed that refraction, and this refraction takes place in through the transparent medium. So air is our transparent medium, then water is transparent medium, glass is transparent medium, then diamond is transparent medium, but it will not take place in opaque medium. Why? Because the light rays cannot travel in the opaque medium. It get absorbed. वहां पर absorption होता है light ray का, and it does not transmit it, let it go out from through itself. So that is why this happens, that the light ray goes from one medium to the other. Then let us read this topic. एक बार हम लोग इसको read कर लेते हैं और तब देखते हैं कि कोई point हम लोग का छूटा है या नहीं. In class 7, we learned something about the basic properties of light. We learned that light normally keeps on propagating in a straight path in a given transparent medium. It, however, bounces back or gets reflected when it falls on a shining or polished surface. This reflection of light is governed by the two well-known laws of reflection. it often happens that light ray propagating in one transparent medium gets to enter and propagate in another transparent medium. For example, a light ray initially propagating in air may fall on a glass block or on the water in a container. We will now study the details of the phenomenon of the passage of light from one medium to another in some details. So children, as I told you that in physics or in science, everything works according to the rule. So we have studied that there are two rules of reflection of light also. And what was those rules? That the incident ray, normal at the plane of incidence all lies on the same plane, and the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This was your rule for your reflection of light. So here, what rule we are following? We are following that if the light ray travels from one medium to another medium, that is rarer medium to denser medium, then it changes its path. That means it bends towards the normal, and when it is traveling away from the normal, then and the light ray is passing from denser medium to rarer medium, then the light will deviate away from. Then refraction of light. This is your topic. When a ray of light propagating in one transparent medium enters in another transparent medium, it is observed to change its direction of propagation or to bend its path. We call this phenomenon as refraction of light. Thus, refraction is a phenomenon in which a ray of light traveling in one transparent medium changes its direction of propagation or hence its path when it goes into another transparent medium. So what we have to understand over here in refraction, that if there is change in the medium, or if the light ray is passing and there is medium of or the path of that light ray has changed, then there will be refraction taking place. We have seen this activity, so no need to read this activity. Abhi to hum log dekhe hi hai. Cause of refraction of light. The speed of light is different in different media. In vacuum, light propagates at a speed of 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, 3 lakh kilometer per second. But when it enters another transparent medium, its speed decreases. It is the change or in speed of light that causes a light to bend when it goes from one medium to another. Thus, refraction is basically due to its change in the speed of light when it goes from one medium to another medium. The speed of light in a given medium is taken as an indicator of its optical density. We say that the more the speed of light in a given medium, the less is the optical density and vice versa. Vacuum or free space or air has the least optical density because the speed of light is maximum in vacuum of any two given medium. The one having higher speed of light is referred to as optically rarer medium of the two media. The other having a lower speed of light in it is referred to as optically denser medium. Thus, optically denser medium is equal to lower speed of light, and optically rarer medium is equal to higher speed of light. Children, here we are, that density term we are not defining. Here we are defining denser and rare. Now here comes the next topic, and that is refractive index. The ratio of the speeds of light in a given pair of medium gives us measure of the extent of refraction or bending of a ray of light as it goes from one medium to another. We use this ratio to define term called relative refractive index or given pair of media. So what you have to learn over here, children? You have to go through the chapter and you have to revise the terms which are given over here, and then you have to once again you can practice the activity at home and read the activity. These are your work for today, and all of you please try to just memorize the rules of refraction of light, which is given on page number 132, and the formula for relative refractive index. And don't get confused about the numerical problems about refractive index. आपको केवल उसके रिलेशनशिप के बारे में पढ़ना है, मीन्स नॉट रिलेशनशिप, रिलेटिव speed of one medium with the other. Clear? Okay. So tomorrow, all of you please practice the diagram also and go through the chapter what we have studied today. Clear? Okay. Thank you, all of you.